Hello and welcome back to Beachhead Expedition, the first Redux Expedition of this holiday season, and we are on phase 4. We've completed 1, 2 and 3 and now we have all of phase 4 to complete. So we need to learn 6 alien words, construct a teleport chamber, discover 1 ancient ruin, dig up buried items ×3, discover 8 new systems. There is a little trick I'm going to show here which I used in my breach expedition, and we have had a comment with the same trick, and we've got to earn some nanites. We're 1,200 away and we need to reach the 4th rendezvous point for the expedition. So what we're going to do first is head to the space station. I need to get some items from that station. The space station is a pirate station, so that's good. We've got an exosuit upgrade here that we can get. So you can get 2 in every system. You can get 1 from the space station and you can get 1 from the anomaly as well. We do need, however, to grab an amino chamber, and I also need some alien words. So I'm going to have a look for those as well on here. There is a really poor multi-tool I'm not going to get. So let's go here. Let's speak to this pirate king. We need 6 alien words here. Quest the dialect help. Let's get a symbol. We'll go for Viking, whatever. And there we go. We've learnt 1 word. And if we keep doing this, we can speak to all of these aliens here and we can get our 6 words. This should be the last word. There you go. We've got lingua file. Nice and easy there. What I do need is an amino chamber. Let's see if this trader has an amino chamber. We need this to build the teleport chamber in our freighter. He doesn't have any amino chambers. I think if we went to a normal system, we'd have more luck in getting amino chambers here. I do want to sell some items to him though. I want to sell this Viking dagger and some of the stakes and things to get some more units. So let's grab lingua file and see what we actually get for a reward here. We get component crafting blueprints, which will give us the amino chamber blueprint there. And we've got the simulator as well. And we got 5 nip buds. So now that we have the recipe, can we build an amino chamber? What is it going to... No, we can't. We need chlorine from a water world and metal plating. Metal plating's easy enough. We can make one of those straight away. Chlorine on a water world. If we go into our discoveries here and have a look for water, there's some water on this world here, so we can go and grab some chlorine from there, because I can't get an amino chamber from this station as it stands. Any other way you might be able to do it is if you go to the contraband agent here, and if we grab suspicious packet of goods and grab all 8 of those, it's going to give us some decent stuff. Also, there's a little trick here where you can turn units into nanites. I do have a video about that if you want to watch it. But you can get a suspicious packet of tech, buy those, open them up, get the tech, then sell them to this guy for nanites, and you turn your units into nanites that way. So let's open these up, see what we get. The answer is no, we did not get an amino chamber, but that's fine. We've got a couple of gold nuggets, which is quite nice. This hadral core can go into here because that will turn into some nanites for us. So we're 50 closer to our nanite goal. And we've got a repair kit there, which is nice. And we can sell these things. Nip buds we can sell as well if we really want to. But we're going to put them in the freighter for now. And we also got a drop pod chart, which will give you, well, an exosuit chart. But it will take you to a drop pod, which will give you an extra exosuit upgrade for making a... I think you make an antimatter chamber, you make a carbon nanotubes, and I think you have to give it some sodium as well, and that way you'll get another exosuit upgrade on a planet. We're in the water of the water world. If you have too shallow water, you won't be able to get the chlorine. We need to scan and see what things are here. This is chlorine, that's perfect. That is what we want. Let's grab it. And we'll make our amino chamber that we need for our teleportation chamber or teleport chamber on the freighter here. We do need to discover one ancient ruin as well. And dig up 3 buried items. So it might be worth trying to do that on this planet while we're here. To dig up 3 items, there's some buried cache on this planet. Let's go and look for those also. Let's see if this buried cache works for us. There you go, yep. And we also got a greasy sensor. So I just need 3 more of these buried cache. There's one there. 2 more, sorry. And there's also one there. So let's go to these guys. Let's go to this one first. And then we'll hit the other one and we'll get that milestone. This should be the last one. There you go. One man's treasure. We have got that milestone and that is going to give us fireworks. In green, red and blue. Yay! Let's analyse these and see what we get. We get some more nanites out of those. And I don't know what that gave us. It didn't give us a lot. But we aren't far away from our nanite goal now. We really need 1,043, I think. Yeah, so 1,000 here is going to give us our goal when we hit rendezvous point 4. So that's good. And the other ones should be okay. We just need to find some ancient structure. So, time to hunt for one of those. I'm just going to come to this abandoned building quickly. I have a plan. What I'm going to do is grab a whispering egg or 2. And that should give me now enough nanites to just go to rendezvous point 4 and grab the 1,000 we need. Because as we pilot over here, we can refine those items, where are they, into 100 nanites. And that will give us our goal. If you want more nanites, obviously collect more of them. There's quite a few larval cores there. Rendezvous point 4 is quite easy to see by all accounts. So here we are. Make sure I've got enough fuel in here. We should be fine. And there we are. Rendezvous point 4 has been secured. And we should also get you. No, I need to actually get the rewards for rendezvous point 4. 1,000 nanites, 160 quicksilver, inventory slot times 5. So let's put these inventory slots in. We've got quite a lot of cargo right now. We probably don't need to worry about this too much. But let's go 4 and then 1. Oh, we've got a supercharged slot. Let's put something in the supercharged slot, shall we? Let's put you in there. Hopefully you'll work better now. And we've also got quantum foam as well. So we can grab that. Forbidden exosuit module and forbidden multi-tool module. There's quantum foam. We'll put these in. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the freighter and I'm going to construct a teleport chamber. And then I'm going to go and show you how to get the 8 systems. Because you need to get systems that are not already discovered by players. So there is a workaround that I'm going to go through as we go to rendezvous at point 5, because I'm going to go there first, and there is a reason for that, and I'll show that along the way. Let's first of all build our teleport chamber, of which I still need 3 antimatter. I'm hoping I can build 3 antimatter here. I can, good. And then we can put in our teleport chamber. Very nice. Cross affinity. Done. Let's grab that milestone of technology room expansion plans and construction specialist room plans. Good, thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now we've still got 2 milestones to do here. We've got the Discover Ancient Ruin one to do, and we've got the Discover 8 Systems. What I'm going to do is head to rendezvous point 5, the final rendezvous destination, via the warp map. And I'm hoping that there is going to be a space station there that is not pirate, just or abandoned. Well, abandoned actually wouldn't be too bad. We wouldn't mind if it was an abandoned. Not a pirate one though. Let's check it out. Rendezvous Point 5 space station is a normal space station, which is good. We want one of these. What we want to make sure we do is we get out of our cockpit and we walk around the station. Because now what we can do that we've entered this station is we can always teleport back here via a teleporter. So to find the ancient artifact, locate the ancient ruins, we can just use the signal booster here. Go into it, make sure you've got the milestone selected. Search for scan for ruins using one surge battery, and then it's found it over there. So we can pick this up, and then we can head over to that ancient artifact. You can also get maps from the space station, but the milestone does say to use the signal booster, so that's what I did. And here it is. Let's talk to it, and it will give you some weird history of what's going on. Firstborn. We'll seek help with language. And there you go. We have nameless history. Very nice. And that's going to give us powerful underwater oxygen upgrade, banned hazard protection upgrade, and a historical document. Is that the historical document of Herc or something? Let's have a check. It is Viking reports instead. It's 1,742 years old. That is old. That is very old indeed. Put in these underwater things, why not? Right, now for the tricky one. To discover 8 systems. We've already stepped on our space station. So we know that we can now teleport back to that space station from whatever system we are in. And we are already in Rendezvous Point 5. So therefore we can start the next phase 5 of course. And I am going to warp with my freighter somewhere far away from this area to try and get some systems that have not been discovered by anybody else. Need to make sure that we have 40% in our freighter hyperdrive. Now what I want to do is see if I can just go over here somewhere. Let's see if this one has been discovered. So this one was discovered by Pylo. So we can see there that it's already been discovered. So we do need to go to a different one. Discovered by that long number. I'm just going to keep going now until I get one. I'll tell you how many times I've jumped. That's 3. First contact. So I've jumped 6 times to reach first contact here. We've actually already got one system. So that's a bit strange. I didn't realise I already had one. Go there, upload. That should be 2. No. No, it's because we don't actually have to upload it. Okay. For some reason I thought you had to upload it. You don't, you just have to discover it. You just have to make first contact. So let's jump again, see if we, around us, just a short one. This one, next star, see what we get. Discovered by Doom Sentinel. So the one next door ain't enough. It's already been discovered. And there we go. That should be 8. Should be 8. Yes. Finally got the reward for Uncharted. It only took me 34 jumps to get all 8. But I did get it. And we got Supreme Hub Drive upgrade, Starship Inventory Slot ×4, Supreme Mining Beam upgrade. Which is good. You know, it's nice. I've got to say that one is the most difficult one to do. Just because it's annoying. It's annoying, and you'd need a lot of warp drives. Warp fuel. So make sure that you do stock up on your warp fuel before you're doing this. I had to collect some stuff to make sure I had enough to keep jumping from one system to the next. But I got it nonetheless. So now what I need to do is go back. I need to go into the space station here and see if I can jump back to my previous one to get back to Rendezvous Point 5. So let's do that. Here is the station terminus. Go into here. Go into space stations, and look, we've got Rendezvous Point 5 system here, which I was in. Let's grab that one and warp over there. And that is because we stepped onto the space station that we were able just to jump straight back to this one. And here we are. And there you can see there is rendezvous point 5, and it is on a planet. Now what we can do is collect phase 4 rewards, which is a golden firstborn battle mask, which is cool. Get that as a customization. And yeah, there you go. There is phase 4 done. This one is the hardest to do, Uncharted. Map the 8 star systems, because everybody who's anybody has done it so many times over the Reduxes, and of course when it first came out. And you have to find those rare but random first contact systems, unless you can find a bit of this galaxy where it's been uncharted, which is difficult. I'm not going to lie, it's difficult. So 34 jumps that took me. Make sure you have a lot of warp fuel, warp cells available. Collect a load of oxygen, ferrite dust, get some copper or otherwise to make chromatic metal, and you need a lot of condensed carbon. So carbon and condensed carbon will do there. You can refine stuff into other items, of course. But there you go, there is phase 4. We'll do phase 5 next. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough / tutorial. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. And thank you for all the comments in the previous videos. It's very much appreciated. Take care out there.